Goodwill again. I'm just getting out of work here, and we're gonna... Let's see what they got. How cool is that? They have a Bronx Tale cassette tape of the soundtrack, and Dirty Dancing, and Cocktail. I can't see the other one, but Bronx Tale on cassette. That's pretty sweet. Celine Dion Walmart exclusive CD and DVD. Sweet. Okay, here we are. Major League 2 up there. Nice. I think I have the Major League Trilogy. I have recently picked up the Blu-ray of the first film. I think I have 2 and 3 on, like a double feature thing.
Here, bro. Let's find you a movie.
No, I already have a lot of movies
Star Trek
today.
Voyager.
If I do, I have 5.
Ooh, I might snag that. It's gonna be 69 cents per disc, but... Ooh, The Odd Couple. I might snag that too. Lemon and Matthew. Classic. Oh, we've got more down here. Hogan's Heroes. Oh boy. Not really my thing. MASH. Wow.
No, I
Okay.
too.
More Hogan's Heroes. Columbo. Look at a 70s TV fan. Trading some shit. Durango Kittens. MASH. Wonder if these are worth anything. I mean, it's going to be 69 cents per disc, but I might have to look them up. I'll just pile them up. I doubt they are. Usually 70s TV doesn't have too many people after them. Columbo. I'm interested in Columbo, actually. Get smart. The Saint. I like that movie. Nobody talks about that Val Kilmer classic. Identity. There's one I saw in theaters. Great film. My mom used to love these movies. I might snack that. Man, Father died too. I'm a Steve Martin fan, so. Oh, cool. Shaun the Sheep. Yep. I like Wallace and Gromit. Bootleg Blu-ray. Okay. Yeah, I thought this may have been the limited widescreen, not too cut up version, but it's not. More MASH. Throw it in the pile. Boston Legal. Jingle All the Way. Oh, not the Schwarzenegger classic. One of the greats. One of the great Christmas movies there. Never seen these Buffy sets. Looks like they're a PAL region too. Free Willy 2, the classic sequel. Cloud 9. They definitely have a lot of, newer stuff. You know what I mean by new. New old stuff. Be diligent here. I think I've looked at these movies like 1,000 times. But I'm doing it quick. So if you guys see anything, let me know. Kitty. These are old 70s. I'll snag it if it's in good shape. I highly doubt it's in good shape because it probably belonged to one of those little small half human demon things. Children. That's right. already have this. I'm a big Pryor fan, big old school comedy fan. Ozzy. Wow. Black Sabbath and Ozzy stuff usually fetches a bit. I'm a fan, but I don't really collect, you know, music DVDs. I use YouTube for that. Just 3 doors down. I doubt people are busting down the doors to get that. But I'll double check. Cool runnings, man. How about I draw a line down your head, make it look like a butt? Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. Well, nothing too exciting. Ooh, this is that compact. I have 2 copies of this, actually. Love that movie. Might be worth picking up to put up on the eBay. Did you look down here already? Yeah, I did. Okay. And we got a little stack here. Alright, I'm gonna look these up real quick. All these here. And these. And see what I'm taking. I'm definitely not taking all of this, that's for sure. But see if I can make anything and see if I need any of these. No treasure. I'm here looking at the books, as I usually do. I usually don't get it on camera. But I see Graham Masterson, The Burning. This is a horror book. Now, Graham Masterson is of note to me because he wrote The Manitou, one of the greatest horror films of all time, in my opinion. One of the most underrated. I adore The Manitou. I wish they had The Manitou. Looks like a storm here as I'm leaving the Goodwill. That's the way it is in NC. Humid as hell all throughout the day. Humidity breaks, and the gods rain down upon us all. We're at the Restore. Alright. See what we've got here. Not seeing anything that looks kind of new. Oh, that's rough. A lot of kids stuff. Greenberg, Planet of Rio, Monsters U, Home on the Range, The Godfather Collection, VHS. Quick look at this shine here. Firefly. Ooh. I don't have Firefly, but I'm not spending $5 on it. I like Firefly quite a bit. Ooh, Wall Street. This is the sequel. Yeah. For $1? Yep, I'll take it. I'll buy that for $1. Don't have much time here before work, so I'm kind of rushing. Actually, I'm Irish and Italian, but, you know. Punky Brewster, well, that's been here for 17 years. Alright. There it looks like it's gonna be all the movies here. Books. Books, books, books. You know, more books. And more books. Okay. I'm gonna take Wall Street, the sequel, for $1, brand new. Not bad. Not bad. And they have some more movies up front here. Looks like a lot of generic stuff. But I do spot. Is that the first one, or is that the same movie? This is the same movie. Okay, I thought that was the first one. I was wrong. Okay, well that means that nothing here is of interest. So we're gonna step away. We're here at the Restore again. See if they got anything new in the last 48 hours. You never know. Might as well check up here again. That darn cat, wow. Haven't seen that one in quite some time. I might have to pick that up. That's cool. I remember watching that in the 90s. Love Christina Ricci and Dougie Doug. What a relic of the 90s. Hope this is in good shape. We will see. Cool. I'm gonna go check out the other area. Let's see. Much new stuff here. Still have that Blu-ray. I don't really care too much to own. Yeah, it looks like a lot of the same stuff. Yep, same stuff. Okay. Well, I guess I could check the other side out just to be sure. All the same stuff. Okay. Well, I'm gonna take a look to see if this is in good shape, and if it is, I'm gonna snag it for $1. Alright, so it was buy one, get one free. Apparently it's running through August at the Restore, which is always beneficial to me. So I went back and picked up No Good Deed with Samuel L. Jackson and Mila Jovovich. I've never even heard of this movie. It's a rental, but the disc is in pretty good shape. It says full screen on the back, but it also says that it has widescreen, so that's always good. Have you guys heard of this one? Never even heard of it, but I figure for free, I'll take it. Alright, I'm here at the Garner Community Thrift Store. This is a thrift shop I don't hit too often because it's out of the way. But I figure I'd check it out today and see what they got. Alright, so $2 a DVD. Hopefully they've got some new stuff here since the last time I was in. Never even heard of that. Chronicles of Narnia Xbox. It's kind of cool. Maybe. Never heard of it. That was jammed in there. Cary Grant, Indiscreet. Classic. Buck a piece. I know I'll snag that. Carnival Hymns on the Wii. It's probably awful. Might be good for my brother and I's new show. Hook up the Wii and get that poppin'. Memory Lane. Story. Hepburn. A Countess from Hong Kong. Marlon Brando. Wow, a lot of classics today. Sweet Dreams. They might have some more on there. I'll have to check. To be honest, it doesn't look like they've got too much new stuff in. I'll put a few of these to the side, just in case. I'm going to take a look at them, see if anything I'm interested in. See if they're worth anything, too. Of course. I feel like I've heard things about this movie. Let me know if you guys have seen this one. Own Cop, Bad Cop. Spy on Crime. Turn to the Batcave. Cool. Anchor Bay. This might be out of print. I'll check that out. Getting Gotti. There's one you don't see every day. I remember enjoying that movie when I was a teenager. I was getting into mafia movies, watching them all. Alright, let me look a few of these up here. maybe a couple I'm taking. Let me see if there's anything here. No. There's some movies over there. I see movies. They're hiding them. Damn it. Well, what are you gonna do? Looks like some cool stuff in there, actually, but apparently they don't want people looking at them. What do we got down here? Let me see stuff. Sopranos. These VHS Sopranos sets here. I don't really have too much time to look at VHS today. It's like a quick peek, you know. Some children's DVDs. I'm not gonna go too crazy. Like I said, not much time here before work, but alright. Well, let's take a look at those right there and see what we've got. Dollar Tree, y'all. I don't see any movies up front. And this looks like the same crap that's been here for months. Oh, wait a second. Oh my god. Yeah. Beyond Skyline, the far superior sequel to Skyline for $1. Frank Grillo, Iko Weiss. Hell yeah. I spoke too soon, man. Alright, so let me just make sure I don't miss anything. If that's the only one, I'll be happy I stopped. What's this? Battle Scars. A very powerful film, says DC Metro. Well, you've convinced me. No, I'm actually not sure about that. Looks kind of... No. Love that Bob. Norman Lear, just another version of you. I'm trying to search for having a Simon Pegg movie. I just picked this up at work recently. Hail Caesar. Damn. Alright, well, I guess that's the only... I don't think I'm buying this Battle Scars. I'm gonna look it up on Letterboxd real quick. But Beyond Skyline for $1? Hell yeah. Alright, we are at the Dollar Tree. Last time I was here, I found a few things. A couple weird things, but let's see if they've got some new movies. Alright, so they don't have any up front, but oh, there we are. They do have some down the electronics aisle. Probably the same stuff that I saw last time. Yeah, I think it is. So they just moved it to the back. Well, that's a shame, because I don't think they're going to have anything new. I was looking into this show here. Shorty is not supposed to be bad. I figured it would be terrible, but apparently it's decent according to IMDb. This is a weird set. Just a bunch of Sam Jack movies. Yeah. I mean, for $1 you get a bunch of movies, but I'm not expecting the quality to be great. Death of a Prophet, South Bronx Heroes. It's Mill Creek. Sometimes they do shoddy work. At least they're in widescreen. No Good Deed. I just picked that up earlier. Maybe. Well, that sucks. I don't know if I want to get Shorty. I might snag it. It's supposed to be pretty good. I'm gonna pass on that, but I want to get this. Why not? So it's been a couple weeks since my incredible Super Nintendo find here at the Garner Goodwill. I am returning. I doubt I will find anything even close to that, but we will see if they have anything new, movie-wise, or retro video games. I'll take either, or both, preferably both. We shall see. It's like the rainbow. Alright. They're much neater than they were last time. Let's see.
I'm so glad.
Just lost it. Mr. Bean. I don't have Mr. Bean.
Yeah, and so did my daddy. So did my daddy.
Wow, this is an old school anime. I actually have this one, but I can't leave this behind. Hopefully they have some more older anime. That would be amazing. This is like early to mid 90s, I want to say. It's pretty cool. Slow and steady wins the race. A lot of garbage today. A lot of garbage. Like that. Drive-through history. Yeah, it's like deja vu. I've seen a lot of the same stuff as I did a couple weeks ago. Come to America 2? What the hell is this? This looks like crap. Finding Buck McHenry? Wow. I don't know, bro. Private Practice. Donnie Brasco. Donnie Brasco. Prisoner of Zenda? Next door. Perfect Man. Phil Collins. Nice. Juno. Bieber Mania, man. That's what I came looking for. Yeah. Justin Bieber. Bieber Mania. What happened to Justin Bieber? He was like the shit for like 4 years. Wow, a lot of exciting stuff today. Let me check the discs on these and probably take them home. Maybe take that one home. So that's gonna do it for today's thrifting video. Forgive my crazy hair. It's a little sweaty. I just got back playing tennis with my brother. So we're gonna take a look at what I got on this trip. Let's take a look at what I got on this trip. Alright, so in typical Bored Cyborg fashion, there is no rhyme or reason to the way that I'm going to show these off. We've got Graham Masterson, The Burning, a book for all my book heads out there. All 3 of you. He's the one who actually wrote The Manitou. I talked about it in the main video, but he wrote The Manitou, which was the basis for one of my favorite horror movies of all time, directed by William Girdler, who we lost way too soon. Anyway, that is The Burning by Graham Masterson. Next up, we have Get Shorty, which was a film from the 90s with Danny DeVito, John Travolta, based on an Elmore Leonard book. This is the show based on the same Elmore Leonard book, and I've heard pretty good things about it. Got this at the Dollar Tree. Next up, we have Legend of Lemnir, which is really interesting to have found at the Goodwill. This is an obscure 90s anime OVA that I already have in the collection, but I looked this up after I had found it, and it's selling for 20 to 30 bucks, which is pretty sweet. So I'm going to be able to make a nice little penny on this. Keep the better looking version. This one has some punch outs in the barcode there, which kind of bugs me a little bit. The one that I have doesn't, so, and both discs are basically perfect. So essentially I'm keeping the one that I have in the collection. already. So that is Legend of Lemnir. I've not seen this anime OVA, but it looks right up my alley. We have Return to the Batcave, which is in Anchor Bay, which is mostly why I picked it up. I figured this was out of print, and I was right. This is selling anywhere from 20 to 30 bucks. Again, it seems on eBay. So this is cool. I'd like to have it in the collection, but I'd rather make 25, 30 bucks. You guys know how I do with the collecting. So this is neat, but I'm sure there are collectors out there that would keep this in a heartbeat. But for me, I don't have too much of an affinity or connection to the original Batman show. I grew up watching some episodes here and there, but I haven't sat down and watched it, so I don't have much connection to this. So I am going to be selling this off. Pay for basically everything I'm showing off in this video. This one, too, I'm thinking I'm going to keep this. I'm going to look up some of these films, and I don't think they're quite my thing. They're not quite film noir. They're more romance films from the 40s and 50s, it seems. So not really my thing, but this set does go for about 15, 20 bucks as well. Probably around 15 after it's all said and done, so I might end up selling this off, too. This one I got off camera. In fact, the next two, they always, the place that I went to, that Garner, like, thrift shop that I showed off that I don't often go to, they have stuff in the back that they often pull out for me, so I couldn't really film it, but this one's cool. I'm keeping this in the documentary collection, PBS Home Video, filmed by Ken Burns, Lewis and Clark, The Journey of the Core of Discovery. I mean, it's Ken Burns, so I'm keeping it in the collection. I love everything that I've seen documentary-wise from Ken Burns. I think he's one of the great documentarians, especially in terms of history, so keeping this in the collection. 2-disc set. I know this is going to be a good one. And the last one I got at that place, which was off camera, Reds. This is a film about communism. So I don't know much about this film besides it's about communism, and it stars and was directed by Warren Beatty, and has Jack Nicholson there and Diane Keaton. And I guess, let's see, based on actual events, backdrop of the Russian Revolution. So, and I guess this Warren Beatty's character is like espousing in the United States how great the communist state is, and that's what I've read about it. So sounds really interesting, and it won a whole bunch of awards. Not that that means much to me, but hey, it was sealed, has a nice slipcover. It is on Blu-ray, but it's out of print on Blu-ray in this country, and the UK version's not too expensive, so I might upgrade at some point. But glad to have this in the collection. Next up, at the Dollar Tree, we found Beyond Skyline, which is the superior sequel to the Skyline piece of garbage alien invasion movie that sucks really bad, but this one's pretty cool. It has more of an action bend to it. Frank Grillo throwing down with Iko Uwais against some alien invaders with some pretty good fight sequences, actually. Surprisingly good. And yeah, solid 3 out of 5 the first time I watched this. I'm looking forward to checking it out again. And yes, there is a third Skyline film coming out, apparently. So there you go. I mean, how can you go wrong with a shot like that? Everybody suited up with alien technology, ready to throw down. This movie was pretty sweet. For $1, can't beat it. No Good Deed. I already swapped out the case on this one. This one doesn't really have great reviews or anything, but Sam Jack, Mila Jovovich, Stellan Skarsgård, love the cast. The director, Bob Rafelson, has done some pretty big movies like 5 Easy Pieces in the 70s. And yeah, so I'm glad to own this, glad to add this to the collection. I like Mila Jovovich, I like Sam Jack, and hell, I like Stellan Skarsgård, so can't say his name, but I like him. This one is supposed to be some sort of a crime thriller, so pretty cool. No Good Deed. Next up, That Darn Cat, which is a remake of That Darn Cat, a Disney film, live action from the 60s, I want to say, or 70s. This one's from 97. I watched this when I was growing up, and excited to check this out at some point. Christina Ricci and Dougie Doug, the dynamic duo. Dougie Doug from Cool Runnings. Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhyme. Next up, we have another very cool one that I found at the Goodwill. Sealed. Still sealed. Season 1 of Shaun the Sheep. Wow, there's a lot of alliteration between That Darn Cat and Shaun the Sheep Season 1. Sealed. Love it. This is by the creators of Wallace and Gromit. And I've not seen much Shaun the Sheep. I gotta be honest, I've seen a bit of Wallace and Gromit, and I really enjoy it, but not much Shaun the Sheep. So now I have the first season complete, brand new, cool. Kung Pao, I will be selling off this one. I have 2 copies of this already. One from the old Academy Video, my childhood video store, and one that's in better condition and everything. It doesn't have rental stickers. One for nostalgia, one for viewing. Can't believe this doesn't have a Blu-ray at this point. That's pretty crazy to me, but Kung Pao, one of the most fun action comedy movies of all time. Such a great, innovative idea. Oh, this is such a fun movie. Star Trek Voyager Season 1. 5 discs. I did spend like $3.50 on this at the Goodwill, but for Star Trek Voyager Season 1, I thought it was a good deal. I haven't even finished Next Generation yet, so I'm very slow with the series, as you guys probably know at this point. But glad to have this in the collection. I despise the packaging. It looks cool, but it's not very functional, and it drives me crazy. But hey, Season 1. Pretty cool. Next up, we have Wall Street, Money Never Sleeps. Michael Douglas, Shia LaBeouf, Oliver Stone, I'm pretty sure, came back and directed the sequel to Wall Street. Both films I haven't seen, actually. I need to watch the first Wall Street first, I'd imagine, or at least I want to. That's how I want to do it. I've heard really good things about that one, not so great things about this one, but I'm sure it has a lot to say, like Oliver Stone always has to say. That is Wall Street, Money Never Sleeps, with a nice slipcover and collector's edition, blah, 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 and also it is sealed. So I love little slipcovers like this. This is my kind of slipcover. I'm not crazy about the slipcovers. I'm getting there because of you guys, but you're changing me for the better, of course. But this is kind of cool when it opens up and has some information about the film. Very neat. Wall Street, Money Never Sleeps. And last up, we have The Odd Couple. Jack Lemmon, Walter Matthau comedy classic, directed by Gene Saks and written by Neil Simon, based on a play of his. Neil Simon is a prolific comedy writer. And yeah, I love the two of these guys together. I mostly know them from the 90s films Grumpy Old Men and Grumpier Old Men, which I still crack me up, still are, you know, it's incredible that those movies are relatable to younger people. I've always enjoyed those movies. And The Odd Couple, I'm sure I'm going to enjoy just as much, if not more. I love the cover here. It's very slapsticky. I don't know how slapstick this movie is. Yeah, I guess it is kinda, because look at that. You know, there's like a food fight thing going on. I've heard great things about this movie. Very excited to finally check it out. Glad to have it in the collection. That's gonna do it for this video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel and want to see more videos like it, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, as well as the little bell for notifications. I'd love to know what you guys have picked up over the last couple weeks, what your favorite of my pickups was, anything that you could highly recommend that I watch right now. Feel free to leave that down in the comments below, and we'll get a little discussion rolling. Anyway, guys, I will see you all next time. TheBoredCyborg is out. I switched it up.